I see my prayer warriors like they really give up on me, boy. Don't hear from them anymore. We'll save, two, at least two. Yeah. Never Kane, no more. What's up, Kane, my girl? Let me go. Shirley Scarrett, good morning to you. Teresa Joseph and Kathleen Leddo. Kathleen Knights, good morning to you also. Claude Abraham, what's up? Alban Harris, good morning to you and your family. Hey, good morning, Grenada. Let us pray. Father Almighty, we come before you once more to ask for your blessings and to thank you for all the good things that you've given us, all the challenges you have assisted us in overcoming. We thank you, Father. Father, we ask you to bless the doctors and the nurses, the policemen, the drivers, the pedestrians. Father, all the people in essential services throughout this lovely land, the teachers and the students, we ask you to bless them in a very special way. Again, Father, we ask you to continue to view the situation in our sister Isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique and to ensure, Father, that they receive the best that they can receive. We ask you, Father, to bless the rest of the world in a very special way this morning. To all the countries that are torn by wars, we ask you, Father, to quell the situation at this time, if it be your will. Father, the fishermen of this nation, we come before you and we ask that you make their catch a very good one today, so that they can continue to feed their families and, of course, to feed the nation. Father in heaven, we ask of you once again to bless this lovely nation. Bless all our politicians, the leader of the opposition, our prime minister, and all politicians in this beautiful land of ours. Help them to understand and help them to know and help them to realize that they need to do things that are not only good and fitting in your sight, but things that will benefit the citizens of this nation. Give them the opportunity to operate on a professional level, on a friendly level, Father, so that together they're able to come together and do what is necessary to cause this beautiful land of ours to go forward. All this we ask in your name. Amen.
I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful.
Hey, wadi. Good morning.
How you move?
G as in Grenada. Blessings.
Which direction you?
To you, and you.
You gotta be careful.
What's going on? Stay with us. We've got everything in store for you.
Hey, St. Patrick's, are you ready to tackle plastic pollution? Join us in our plastic bottle collection campaign. The Grenada Green Group is collecting used bottles at the Breakwater Stairs on September 7th between
sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou and Petite Martinique Carnival, the Carriacou String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home. Real FM is pleased to announce that our landline services have been restored. Persons wanting to contact the radio station can do so via 442-0975. For our on-air programs, 442-0175. WhatsApp numbers for the radio station would be 442-0975 and on-air would be 442-0175. For persons wanting to contact the radio station via cell phone, that number would be 406-6188. Real FM thanks you for your patience and understanding. We regrettably inform you that our 91.9 FM frequency is still, however, off air. We are working expeditiously to have this issue resolved.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the Credit Union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissy.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissy. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
Antoine de Beauregard Enterprise, located in Grenville, St. Andrew, is seeking to fill the position of laboratory technician. The lab technician will be mainly responsible for supporting scientific research involving analytical work, tests, laboratory maintenance, and any other assignments delegated by the supervisor or scientist leading the product. Requirements include high school or vocational certificate of educational proficiency and familiarity with the use of a laboratory, knowledge of chemistry or general sciences, including the safe handling use and disposal of chemicals, basic mathematics knowledge. Knowledge of any other science subject would be an assist. Must be able to work well with hands and work well with others. Keen attention to detail, good writing and oral communication skills. Must have a valid driver's license. Interested persons are encouraged to contact Antoine de Beauregard Enterprise on telephone number 442-6230 or 403-6230, or you can email us at info@antdbei.com for more information.
Grenada, we're back, but this time we're gonna do it bigger and better. The Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture presents Grenada Festival of the Arts Phase 2. Come experience the thrill of the art forms including music, dance, theater, steel pan, choral speaking and choir for both schools and community groups. Registration is now open until the 28th of September. For more information, you can follow Grenadian Culture on Facebook and Instagram, or you can WhatsApp or call 533-6715. This is your opportunity to be a part of our diverse culture. So get registered today. Grenada Festival of the Arts Phase 2, pacing everyone on the road to excellence.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there.
As hungry as the world is,
to get our share.
I'm hungrier. Baby Daddy, what's up, Christine Otley? And let's see who we're going to say good morning to now. Gemma James, Errol Bonaparte, and Kim Creedland. Good morning to you, Kim. Where are you? I'd love to know where you're located. Anne-Marie Celestine Grant, she's in New York. Brooklyn, to be exact. Janice Mitchell, good morning to you, Janice.
Where you go when you're walking.
I hope you had a wonderful weekend, too. Cynthia Bartholomew, what's up? You in Caracou still, girl? I say you're going back Baltimore already. Toronto in the house through Jerome Lewis. I know that. Baby Daddy. Good morning to you again. Christine Otley, what's happening, girl? Sky. Laurel Courtney. Ann Andrews, Dolores Redhead. Keeping the South tight. Adrian Watts. Faithlin Halley Douglas. Faithlin, I haven't heard from me for a couple of weeks. Nice to touch base with you this morning. Iva Holas. What's up?
Without fear.
And all the other lovely people.
Greed and jealousy.
Hey, we have 108 people already on, yeah?
Man, you have to move with care. In that jungle.
We got a weather coming up, though. So you're gonna stay with us for that.
You got to be careful.
You gotta be careful with every single thing that you do. I just need to let you folks know something, right? The WhatsApp line for the studio, that line will not necessarily be answered if it is not a call-in program. All right? That's basically what the line is there for. So there's those who usually call a line when you're doing normal programming. I guess you're calling to speak to the broadcaster. You would have to call on the landline, which is 442-0175 to get to him. All right? Not the WhatsApp line is done in such a way that we let it cater for call-in programs only. All right?
To swoop down on you and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving, which direction you going, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say.
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. It's 22 minutes after the 7 o'clock. It's just about that time when we sneak down to the... Sneak? No, man. We walk in bold, go down to the Archbishop International Airport and get security's permission to enter and go into the Met Office. And this morning, we'll be speaking to Trisha Miller. Good morning, Trish.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm okay. How's your weekend?
Very relaxing.
Oh, yours was?
Yes.
Well, mine was too.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so that makes both of us. Don't figure you are something. You are not none. You crazy girl. You crazy. Anyway, tell me.
Good morning to you, listeners of Real FM. It's a cloudy morning here at the airport with some light showers. Winds are from the east at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 12.2 millibars, which is below the mean, but it's rising. Present temperature 29.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 86%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 32.7 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 28.4 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, no rainfall was recorded here at the MBIA, hence the total for the month remains at 4.5 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The weather is expected to be mostly cloudy, with light to moderate showers and isolated thunderstorms. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 31.5 degrees Celsius. Seas slight to moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Tides will be high around 8 a.m. and low about 2 p.m. Sunset this evening at 6:11. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:56. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be mostly cloudy with light to moderate showers and isolated thunderstorms. From the Met Office, Trisha Miller.
Thank you very much, Trish. Do have a wonderful day, my dear.
Thank you, and same to you.
Okay, great.
Goodbye.
It's Real FM. Good morning. Let's not even go back to this Dave Elcock thing. David Elcock in the morning. Nah, we ain't going back to that. Forget that, Sean. Forget that. Hey, so what's up? Oh, the weather is gone. It's just you, me, and the doorpost right now. Yeah. So if you know there's something you want to tell me, call me and tell me now. I'm in a very, very, very good mood. Excellent mood this morning. So if you know there's something you want to tell me, call me and tell me now. Don't wait until tomorrow or the day after or whatever. I'm in a real good mood today. Yeah. I'm in such a good mood you would never believe. Trust me, you would never believe that Andre is in such a good mood this morning. And to be honest with you, I've been asking myself the question, Andre, why are you in such a good mood today? Yeah. Been asking myself that question. Why am I in such a good mood today? I have no answer to that question as to why I'm in such a good mood today, but I am just in a good mood. So, if you want to be in a good mood with me, then by all means, join me. Yeah, join me. 4420175. I want to see who's going to be the very first person to call me this morning. Yeah. Wow, somebody called already. Let's see who it is. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I just called to say have a good day, a blessed day, and stay in that mood.
Stay in that mood? I don't want to stay in the mood. I don't want
Why?
to. No, I don't want to stay in the mood.
Why? It's raining in my area. It's raining in your area?
It was raining a short while ago. Where you live?
Vendom.
Oh, you live in Vendom. Oh, okay. So, well, Vendom is a bathroom, you know. Every time you do somebody turn on the pipe, you know.
Oh, my God. Who can say Vendom is a bathroom?
Vendom a bowl, you book at the bathroom. Will you say
the all on the granite tank and we like the weather, nice weather.
All your thing.
Nice weather. Stay in that good mood. Don't let nobody spoil that mood.
Okay, I will try, but I want to stay in the mood. I want to stay in the mood. The only how I come out of the mood if somebody bring me breakfast this morning, then I come out of the mood.
Oh shit! And you know what I had for breakfast this morning?
Tell me.
Cocoa tea and fish cake, you know.
Nah, the cocoa tea part, my mother tell me to drink cocoa tea from all you.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not my mother. She dead, so I can't ask her why.
Oh Jesus! Well, I'll bring you bush tea then.
But yeah, that could work. But she tell me no cocoa tea from all you. From all you, she say no cocoa tea.
So you're not supposed to drink cocoa tea from a woman?
From all you, yes.
Who are
no,
you?
all you woman and them.
Hey,
Yeah.
stop
And,
it. That's not
and
nice.
no Carlo soup for all you. Forget that. Agnes say no.
Oh.
Agnes tell me don't even take it from my sisters. Yeah, so forget that. All you does with that one.
Okay.
And she dead already, so she can't change it.
Okay, and you don't changing it.
But how you go change what your mother say?
Okay.
Would you change what your mother say? Tell me.
No.
Well, there you go. So you expect me to do something, change what Agnes say? Oh, mad? Nah.
All right then.
All right, dear.
Stay in that mood and have a good day.
I will try, my love. Take care of yourself,
All right,
yeah?
baby.
Thanks for calling.
Okay,
Thanks for
bye.
calling. Thanks for calling. Right, great. It's real. It's 91. No. Let me see your happy face, boy. I tell you, I leave my happy face home. I leave it home, but anyway. Deborah Labode, how you doing? Miriam, Ibrahim, Patsy Frank, Desmond de Bellot. Wow, all of them checking in, bye. Baby daddy, what you seeing there, Jetlock? Everything good? Baby daddy, I want you to start. Oh, somebody sent me a message. Oh no, this one is a personal message, so I can't. I was just about to read it, you know. I was just about to read a personal message. But here's what. As you know, the number is 4420175. Those digits you can dial at any time you want to talk to me. But I don't know, I want somebody to do something, raise the topic this morning. What do you think? Let me go on, check the how they call it thing? The Fastbook thing. And see what is on Fastbook. Let me see what they're thinking. They ain't thinking nothing. You see? Nothing. Who going to school? Who don't going to school? People are go always be people. What I mean? And all that nothing to write. All there's writing for. La. Let me tell all you something, eh? I see all about it, put all your baby pictures, all the little baby and all the little girls and little boys pictures, and stop that. You don't know if the child is going to grow into a child that likes this social media thing. Stop that. You want to put up a picture and block the face. Stop that. Okay? Next to the child growing into a child who don't like this social media thing, and you have the child pictures plastered all over the place. Stop that dotishness. Alright? I don't know what I'll do earlier now. I'm checking out that joke here. Oh, baby daddy. Julie, Dr. Julie Dubois. Good morning. Good morning, Doc. Everything good? Okay, Deborah Flanders saying good morning. Leslie Phillip. Hey, Skelly, how you doing, boy? Everything good for you for the time being? I'm coming. Hold on. Antonito saying good morning. Baby daddy's asking the question, what going on with NNP senators? Nothing? You hear something that I ain't hear? I ain't nothing. So check this out. Here's a joke. Here's Adam in the garden. And Adam is talking to God. And Adam says to God, I want a perfect soulmate. God says to him, that will cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah. Adam contemplated for a little bit and Adam said, I could only give up a rib. What do I get for that? Well, for just a rib, you will get a unstable, illogical, attention-seeking, personality disordered. Let me hush. Andre, stop that. You see what Adam get for a rib? Why? Andre, somebody online. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre.
Hey, Rastafari.
How are you, sir?
Happening now.
I did. Can I take you off air for a minute?
Okay. I don't normally do that, but you're a very special guy, so I'm gonna give you that. Stay right there. Don't move.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a commercial break, friends, and we will be back. This is 91.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
In Grenada, we supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations, at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
It's real, it's 91. Yeah, I'm back with a BANG. Yeah, I had to take some information from that brethren there. Yeah. Very important information. I mean, does it have anything to do with you? Yeah, it does, you know. When I would have accomplished, then I'd let you know that was the phone call that was all about. I'll let you know what's going on. All right, so baby daddy asked me what's going on with NAP senators, and I'm saying nothing is going on with them as far as I know. Antonito says good morning. Prince CJ, Andre, is it true that 2 senators resigned? Yes, it is true that 2 senators resigned. So what? Is it true that 1 senator got fired? I mean, government senator. Is it true that a government senator got fired? Oh, no, I believe that is true. Mm-hmm. Prince CJ, how come you asking me that question? And who you be? Yes, it is true that 2 opposition senators have resigned. But you have to pay attention to the New National Party style of politics. And then you'd understand this thing a little bit more. There are senators who are rotated, giving different people experiences. And off the top of my head, just like that, because I ain't come prepared for that one this morning, but I'll try. Off the top of my head, just like that, Prince CJ, yeah, I'll tell you this. Next time you speak to Carl Caton, ask him who was the senator that was removed or that was rotated so that he, Carl Caton, could have gotten into the Senate as a precursor to him running for the St. Patrick East seat. I think it would have been Adrian Mitchell. It could have been Adrian Mitchell that was rotated so that Carl Caton can come in. Next time you speak to Peter David, ask him, was it Kenny Lal Singh that was rotated at that particular point in time to bring in Peter David? Yeah, I think it was. Next time you speak to Pamela Moses, I think it was Sheldon Scott who was rotated so Pamela Moses can come in. Do you understand? So, the New National Party has always done this. And this is, it's like 2.5 years or close to 2.5 years. So, here we have the situation where these 2 senators, they have resigned, and we expect the New National Party to announce who will be the next 2 senators. Yeah? Who they'll be, I don't know. At this particular point in time, I don't know. Some folks are saying on my phone, I saw earlier that some folks asking the question, is Dwight Hosford going to be one of the senators? I have absolutely no idea. The only person who would know, well, together with his executive at this particular point, national executive at this particular point in time, will be Keith Claudius Mitchell. He's the only person who would know. So I can't speak to who will be senators. Baby Daddy is saying we want young people. No, Baby Daddy, I'll tell you something, yeah? And I'll be straight up with you. I believe that young people should always be given opportunities, but never at the expense of the country. Remember that. Young people should be given opportunities, but never at the expense of the country. The nation went out last election, straight up, and they voted young people. See what happening. All right. Now, let me see what's going on. All right, so people remembering that Sheldon Scott was in the same position. Gemma Warwood, good morning. Sheldon, let's see who. Carla. What is a good thing you're self-employed, we? Okay. Carla is saying just before the last election, somebody went out for Bello. I don't understand why people acting the fool with this. Yeah, well, true too, Carla. I agree with you. I don't remember who was the one who went out for Victor Philip. It could have been Roland Bowler, you know. Yeah, it could have been Roland Bowler. Carla, was it Roland Bowler? I know you know a lot about the greater politics. We're in America, thing in there. I don't know what you're doing. If it was, I think it could have been Roland Bowler that was rotated so that Victor Philip can go in. So that if you're smart, you probably can get an indication as to the direction the new National Party is going based on the appointment of senators from time to time. And baby daddy, I want to come back to you. Yes, I want young people to get opportunities, but they must have experience and they must be competent. And that's not a joke. And I think we're taking this thing a little bit too far because I'm 58, I think? Yeah, 58, yeah. And am I old? I don't think so. I know I'm not. So when you say young people, who are you referring to? Because if you take 18-year-olds, they're young, they're not finished school yet. And if you take a youngster who's just finished university, and you know, youngsters finishing university these days, by 25 they finish and they take a breather and they're ready to do something, go and find a job. And you take that youngster and you make that youngster a minister, you're not necessarily doing the best thing. You may want that person to understudy someone. So let us be very careful and not make the mistake of total youth anymore. I'm not saying you shouldn't have youth. Don't get twisted on that. Let's see. Oh, Sheldon Sylvester says, Andre, exactly. We need experience and competence. Let's see. I think it was Bowler. Yeah, I think it was Bowler. And Kim George. Where is she? She's a lawyer. I haven't heard from Kim in a while. I heard about Kim for a while. Kim George also resigned at around that time. Alistair Andrews. Quite rightly so, Alistair Andrews. NNP is looking to win the next elections. So I could say that, you know, if you pay attention to who the new senators are, I don't know who they're going to be, but you pay attention to who the new senators are, then you get a feel of how NNP is going to go forward at the next general elections. Do you understand? Again, baby daddy, I like to do, I just like your comments and things, but that one it's not that I don't like it, but I'm very careful with it, baby daddy. Very, very careful with it. Young people, yes. All right? And let me read this one from Sheldon. Excuse me. Youth is not the issue. It is competence. We need people based on merit and randomly bringing in people because of age and not randomly bringing in people because of age. Competence is very, very important. We can't do so and just say, okay, fine, we want young people. Jesus Christ, let me tell you something. Baby daddy, I'm coming at you again. 1979, revolution. Young people. Straight up, young people. The oldest man around there would have been what? Kenrick Radix and I think it would have been Kenrick and Hudson Austin. You had a set of people who were in 40s and younger. Our commissioner of police at that time, during that period too, was 20-something years old. Our commissioner of police was 20-something years old. Check and see, do the maths, do the history. And you realize our minister of health was a young guy. Mm-hmm. All ministers, little boys. Let me tell you something. One of the 18 who were incarcerated for that incident on October 19th, one of them, when he went to jail, he was just 19 years old. None of you know that. None of you ever realized that. One of them was only 19 years old when he went to jail. All right? So put that in your smoke and pipe it. Oh, baby daddy saying, Andre, okay. Yeah, man, okay, I got you. And also saying, I thought Franklin was doing a good job. Well, let me say this to you. Again, baby daddy, it is not about doing a good job. The two senators, they're doing a good job. There's no question here about their ability, you know. Because if they weren't able to execute the way Dr. Mitchell wanted them to execute, the way the NNP wanted them to execute, guess what? They wouldn't have been senators in the first case. They wouldn't have been senators. They executed, and they did a fine job for the time that they were selected for. They did a fine job. There's no question about that. Absolutely no question about that. They did a fine job. There are others in the wings of the stage. There are others waiting to come on and continue that greatness. And knowing Dr. Mitchell as I do, he ain't gonna choose no dud to follow those two. Knowing the NNP as I do, they will not choose any duds to get in there and follow those two. They will be selecting people who they believe and who they know can do the job and do it so that NNP and the rest of Grenada will be proud and say, yes. You see, what is going to happen here, it is going to show. It is going to show that contrary to what some believe, it is going to show that the NNP has talent. And not just talent, mature talent. Mature talent. That is what is going to happen. And you're going to see that and you're going to say, wow, NNP has that kind of a talent? I should have voted NNP last election. That is probably what you will say, because you did not realize that NNP had such talent. Do you understand? So pay attention. Pay attention and look to see who the NNP will be announcing as their next 2 senators for, of course, the upper house. Let me see what my phone's saying and see who's sending message from me. Kojak, good morning, brethren. How you doing? Okay. Nobody sending a message from me, right? Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, a friend of mine saying, the person wants to know, first of all, Andre, who was 19 and sent to prison for the revolution? Do you work? Do you work now, man? I think the person is also saying, I think the revocation and the replacement strategy is, the replacement is strategic. It's not trouble in paradise, but preparing for winning again. Perfect. It is not trouble in paradise, but it is the preparation for the new National Party winning the next elections. You better believe that. Okay, somebody's saying here, let me see. The Doc have good track record switching his candidates. Yeah, Chunky McIntyre. Let's see what Karen says. Good morning, Karen. This is how we do things, making sure people have experience, not like those neophytes who we have to enjoy in Parliament. But yeah, you got it right, Karen Williams. You got it right first time. Remember Dr. Mitchell said, hey, you have to have experience in this thing, You have to. You have to be mature. Do you understand? You have to be a mature person. Can't just pick you up and say, blam, put you there. No. You have to show that you can handle this. Please. Draw your bricks. Draw your bricks. And pay attention as to what is going on. Don't do son. I see how you kind of people bumping their gum and running their mouth on the resignation of the 2. All right, here's somebody else saying on my phone. Yeah, right here. Can't show. If I show you, you will know who. Say I can't talk the person's name just like that. No, not Keith Mitchell. I'm convinced that election is after the 3rd anniversary, so it will be later 2025 or in the lead up to the 4th anniversary. I don't know. I am really and truly not being bothered about when elections is. I just want to make sure that the party that I support is in the proper place for elections when it come around. Friends, I want to show you all something, yeah? And let me get this. Let me get this camera here. All right, so I'm going to show you something, and this is one of the reasons I've been talking like this. All right, let me see if I can get it up to show you. I have to position this other camera so I should show you what is really taking place with me. You see this? This is my main computer. While I was talking this morning, the computer went off. Yeah, it just went blank. So I can't see anything. I can't play the theme song. I don't know what's playing in the background. Is something playing? Yes, let's check. But nothing is even playing. There ain't even nothing playing in the background. But that is the situation in my main computer right now. How am I going to make it? I don't know. I'm just trying to make it. I'm trying to think about how to get it fixed. And work with you at the same time. That's why I keep telling you, talk to me, give me a call to help me out. But all you give me no call, all you just behaving like all you ain't really checking on me. Let me check and see, are there any comments on the Facebook? Barbara Henry says, good morning, Andre and the Real FM family. Good morning, Barbara. I'm trying to plug in. I just unplugged the computer. I'm trying to plug it back in. And is that it? No. We're trying to find, okay, yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask you a question, but it could have been interpreted differently. Let me ask some of my bush tea and stop bothering with y'all. So I hope the issue of, that is tea. Herbal tea. Yeah, that's what I'm using this morning. I hope the issue of the senator thing has been put to rest. Sometimes I think we don't stand up sometimes and think about, hey, what's going on here? What am I missing here? What do you think is really happening here? We don't do that. We just jump to the thing, and that's because we are allowing people on social media to direct our minds, to direct our thoughts. That's what we're doing. We are allowing the people on social media, and there are people who are paid to do this, on social media. They hear something, they fashion it how they want to, and they sell it back to you, the persons who are the members of the new National Party, and then you take it and you run with it. And before you know it, you blow up something in your party face, and then you expect your party people to fix it. But you are the one who blew it up. All right, so let's check again and see if I was able. I doing a lot of things in the computer in the background. And yeah, I trying all sorts of things. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm praying that something happens, because to keep, and nobody, y'all not even calling me to say, okay, fine, let me call him and ask him a question. That might be able to help him. Yes, that will help. Or post up something there so I can read it. Oh my God, here we go again. People, it ain't happening, boy. This is what you call, how do you call it? Oh, yeah. I could show you all. Let me see if it's in. Yeah, you see? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it for y'all there. See? I kind of like, right. Whoop, papi. I was able to do so and get things going, boy. See? This is crazy. I need to dash this computer out of the window. Yeah, that's it. That one gone. Seriously. That one has to go to the window. Can't do anything else with that. When it rains, it really pours, yeah? When it rains, it really pours. Finally, I can safely say to my audience, let's take a commercial break, and I will be right back. Good morning, Grenada.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Some exciting news for you. JetBlue is thrilled to announce its new non-stop flight every Saturday from Grenada's Maurice Bishop International Airport to the vibrant city of Boston. Now you can embark on your Boston adventure without any layovers. JetBlue is making it easier than ever to explore this incredible destination. Whether you're visiting family or friends, exploring for the first time, or simply experiencing Boston life, JetBlue has you covered with a convenient non-stop flight, complete with comfortable seating, complimentary snacks, and an array of entertainment options. You'll arrive in Boston feeling relaxed and ready to explore. So now's the time. Visit jetblue.com to book your flight and bring Boston closer to Grenada. Let your adventure begin.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Real FM is pleased to announce that our landline services have been restored. Persons wanting to contact the radio station can do so via 442-0975. For our on-air programs, 442-0175. WhatsApp numbers for the radio station would be 442-0975 and on-air would be 442-0175. For persons wanting to contact the radio station via cell phone, that number would be 406-6188. Real FM thanks you for your patience and understanding. We regrettably inform you that our 91.9 FM frequency is still, however, off air. We are working expeditiously to have this issue resolved.
Grenada, we're back, but this time we're gonna do it bigger and better. The Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture presents Grenada Festival of the Arts Phase 2. Come experience the thrill of the art forms including music, dance, theater, steel pan, choral speaking and choir for both schools and community groups. Registration is now open until the 28th of September. For more information, you can follow Grenadian Culture on Facebook and Instagram, or you can WhatsApp or call 533-6715. This is your opportunity to be a part of our diverse culture. So get registered today. Grenada Festival of the Arts Phase 2, pacing everyone on the road to excellence.
When the storms come, be ready with Grenville Cooperative Credit Union. Borrow up to $20,000 and protect your home this hurricane season. We're offering special loan financing to our members covering essential storm-related needs. These include roof repairs, drainage, retaining walls, property insurance, tools and tanks, first aid supplies, hurricane emergency supplies, generators, solar equipment, and a whole lot more. With easy repayment and flexible terms, Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is here to help you weather any storm. Secure your future today and visit Grenville Cooperative Credit Union and borrow with confidence.
It's a hungry world. Sky says, Andre, let's get things right so that NNP can fight NDC to win the next election. That's it. Now, I don't know if we as Grenadians understand and appreciate God, you know. And some of the people who go to church like Poto Leglis every Sunday, and them first of all, Jesus Christ and hallelujah, and thank you, Jesus. Some of these people don't understand nothing about God, you know. Imagine something happens, and based on the fact that it happens, and it is not something good that happens, It's not something good. That based on how you see it, it's not something good that happens. But you doing so and jump up in your corner and say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for making that happen. You see how them people was wicked to me? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Hello? Something evil just happened to the person, you know. But you here so balling, thank you, Jesus, you know. So God and Jesus and them do bad thing. Just ask. Just trying to ask. That is all. Just trying to ask that one. Anyway, let's get back to the politics at hand. Wait now, no more comments, no more callers up. Now you get tired of me out. Well, yeah. I kind of remember, though, getting back to the politics, I don't know if Mrs. Kate Lewis Peters, if she's listening at this time, but I kind of remember, wasn't it Brenda Hood who was rotated so that you can be brought in? Now here's a big one. Recently, the National Democratic Congress fired Senator Lacrette, Jonathan Lacrette. He was fired recently. And following in that vein, because when they fired, they had to replace. My cousin, Seville Francis, was selected to replace Senator Jonathan Lacrette. Well, as a Francis, you know, I happy, I glad. Yeah, we didn't think again. In any event, there is one person in St. Patrick that I am sure, listen to me carefully, there is one person in St. Patrick that I am sure is not happy. And that person is Minister Andal, Joseph Andal. People in Chantemille and people who know him very well call him Hugar. He is not happy. And I challenge him to come out in the media and say, I am happy with this move. Come out and say it because you know you're not happy. He's not happy because that signals the changing of the guards. That signals that the NDC has had their fill of Joseph Andal, Minister Joseph Andal. They don't want him anymore. They're not going to run him again. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell does not like him anymore. So what he has done, he's brought in Andre's cousin. Brought her in to give her that kind of a rounding. So when election comes around, You can say to the people of St. Patrick West, you will no longer have to vote for that guy who does nothing for you. Here is somebody who may do something for you. That's what's going to happen. You mark my words. That is what is going to happen. Senator Seville Francis will replace the Honorable Joseph Andel. Is Joseph? Yeah. I think it's Joseph. Will replace him in St. Patrick West. Mark my words. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I just want to explain why did they put levy on the water bills and why some people get levy and some people didn't, everybody did not get. Why did they choose somebody like me to be for levy on my water bill? I need to know that. Please explain. I need Andre to explain that to me.
No, I can't explain that because I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I couldn't explain that.
Eh?
I can only speak the things that I know about.
Eh.
When was the last time you paid your water bill?
Every month I pay my water bill way before the even time.
Okay, hold on. Take your time. Take your time. Let's go through the questions. What was your last bill before the levy?
The last bill was $40, and this deal now is they put $5 more. They say levy tax, $5 extra.
Okay, did you call Nawasa?
I went to the receptionist and I said to her, I said, why am I getting levy and some other people is not? She said she don't know. Some people get and some people did not get.
She told you that she doesn't know. Which one? Where did you go and they told you that it?
In Granville, the one next to Grand Lake.
And they told you, the lady told you that you don't know?
Yes,
she doesn't know.
Money. She said she don't know. Some people got and some people did not get. And I saw some people did not get. And I get an extra $5 I had to pay. So I paid $45.
I don't know. And I don't know. And I think that young lady was very irresponsible to give you that kind of information. She can't tell you that she don't know. She needs to do so and get up from her desk and go to speak to a supervisor and find out, hey, what is this here? How do I explain this to the customer? But to do so and tell you, I don't know.
Yes,
that doesn't work. That doesn't cut it.
So I was waiting to see next month if I would get a next $5 extra to pay, and then I will take it for the,
All right. Sorry to hear that, but I can't explain it.
I thought you were aware of this thing.
No, I wasn't aware of that one. Sorry.
Okay.
Take care. Where you calling from, though?
Montreat, St. Patrick.
Oh, Montreat. Oh, you're calling from QT Village?
Yes, sir.
That is my girl, QT.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, then. Take care.
I'm listening to you right now. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay,
great. Bye-bye. It's Realist 91. Yeah, Andel. QT coming for you, boy. You making that kind of mistake. QT coming for you. Doesn't mean that she'll win. Meaning the election, but she's going to replace you, Andel. That is why they selected her. They're tired of you. I don't know what you did or didn't do or what you gave or did not give. I don't know. What is it you gave or what did you not give? I don't know. But they've gotten tired of you, Mr. Andel. And they're saying time for you to what? Hit and run? Yeah, hit and run. It is real, it's 91. Raining inside of St. Patrick right now, where I'm located actually. Main Street's raining. Morning to all the teachers of the nation, those of you getting to school at this time. Whether you're going north, south, east, or west. It is indeed a joy so as to have you be a part of our lives. All the teachers of the nation, I salute you. Daisy Andrews. Where's Daisy? Daisy is somewhere in the U.S., you know. Are you in Texas, Daisy? Oh, no. Hilma English? That's a new one. First time seeing that name, Hilma English. Hilma, is that a good name or is that a fake name? All these things happen, you know.
You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful in whatever you do, whatever you say. 4420175. Who's gonna be our next caller? 4420175. Does anybody know about the levy on the water bill? I don't know about it, so I couldn't speak to it. You know, I don't speak to things that I don't know about. All right, so somebody's saying, Andre, you're correct. Brenda was replaced by Kate and Sheldon by Pamela. Andre, the levy is based on consumption. Okay, so caller, the levy is based on your consumption. So I don't know how much is the cutoff. To my information giver, can you tell me what the cutoff is? Okay. Levy is based on cutoff. Not cutoff, sorry. Levy is based on consumption. Am I saying, Magdalene Henry, good morning to you. Good night? You saying good night? Magdalene, where are you located? What time is it, though? It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the Eastern Caribbean. Wow. And, yeah. So, caller, your levy is based on your consumption. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Hey, how we doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm calling to put in a word for us people of Grenada, the citizens, the new transportation service, if they can have a subsidy for the disabled and the elderly, because it's a challenge when they stop in the rain.
Hold on, stop right there, sir. Stop right there. When you say the new transportation service, what does that mean?
Well, if you're not aware of it, they're setting up a new transportation service to help, you know, the economics of the island. So they have one leg, just they call it a trial, going to the western side of the island. And
you're listening to your device in the back and you're not listening to your telephone. Turn the device down and talk to me.
Right. So like I'm saying, if we can get a word to the parliament and the government, the powers that be, to assist the seniors, the disabled, you know, getting them around, subsidizing all that money they have, the seniors and the disabled. Have a blessed day.
You too. There's sometimes I don't understand what people... when you don't lay a base, then how do you expect me to understand you? You think I'm Jesus? Okay, go ahead. Let me see. We've got somebody else here on the WhatsApp line. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning. Andre, morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, but Sheldon, but Andre, concerning the two senators that resigned, this is not something strange. Because MMP across them rotating senators. Across them rotating senators. I want to say, I appreciate the two senators that resigned because they did a wonderful job while they were senators. Right? Exposing the corruption that takes place within the government, they did a wonderful job. And as young people, sometimes we get involved in certain things, but then you have other things coming up. So then you have to give way for one. And as a young person in life, you have to make a decision which one to give way to. And they give way to that would make one further the study. We appreciate them for serving as a center on the opposition team. We appreciate them for the job well done. And one thing I want to encourage NLP supporters, don't make the other side blow that and make it like the problem between the senators and the opposition team. Right? they did it in a way because they may find that there's something that they're doing, and with senators and other things, that may be a pressure, it may be forcing to them, they have to give it to them. Because on both sides, the government side, they replace senators, right? And they won't make a talk about that. So then we have to be careful as supporters that we don't make a big issue with that because the government doing it too, and not a problem. So if NLP do it, we should make a problem and try to blow it out of proportion. All right. So well, enjoy this morning.
Oh, you too. Take care, my friend. Great. It's real. It's 91. 20 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. Rain. Sounds like rain bucket that dropped this morning, boy. What? I keep thinking. And I'm realizing something. That the opposition is very concerned about its people. If the opposition was not concerned, then you wouldn't have had that meeting last Sunday evening. Not last, but Sunday before. They weren't concerned, you wouldn't have that meeting. If the opposition wasn't concerned, you wouldn't have been hearing about the resignation in big broad daylight. You'll be hearing about it in the sneak of the night that somebody resigned. They're concerned. The government, on the other hand, they ain't concerned about nothing. They ain't concerned about nobody. Why do I say that? How can you be concerned when a man would have done so, gotten a job, doing well in his job as far as he's concerned, and as far as 90% of the people are concerned, doing well in a job, would have taken a loan here, a loan there, and then in the middle of the thing, you just fired him on. You can't be concerned about people. Definitely. What does Christine hear? That's the only change of wind is blowing in the right direction. You sure about that? That wind has changed and it's blowing in the right direction. All the time the wind was going left and wrong. Now the wind is blowing in the right direction. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Me again. I thought you said the levy is based on consumption. I thought that was the purpose of the meter. That will tell you the amount that I use. Because I haven't done anything different than I normally do. Cook, take showers, and do laundry.
All right. So do you have, okay, the last bill you paid was the one that had the levy on it, correct?
Yes.
Do you have that bill right now?
If I have it right now?
Uh-huh. And do you
Sorry.
or do you also have another bill before? What you need to...
I'll call you back. The rain falling. I can't hear a thing. All right, I'll call you back. Sorry.
What you can do is get the two bills. Get bills 2 months back. That one you just paid, and then bills 2 months back. If you have them, get them and look at the amount of gallons of water that you consumed. Because based on my information, the levy is based on consumption. All right? So a bit of information here also with the levy. The levy is $5 for between 2,801 gallons to 5,000 gallons. So if you'd used anything between that, you'll be charged a $5 levy. And beyond 5,000 gallons a month, you will be charged $10. Thank you very much to my producer. One of these mornings, I'll have to call your name. You are such a wealth of information. Thank you so much. LS, I'll just call you LS for the time being. Yeah, who we know too bad for them, LS. Yeah, we good like that. Thank you very much. So, $5 for anywhere between 2,801 gallons and 5,000 gallons, you pay $5. And anything above that, above 5,000 gallons of water consumption for the month, you will pay a levy of $10. All right? I challenge you, I challenge you, any one of you who support and jump up and waving flag for the Congress, speak to inconsistencies when it comes to NNP rotating its senators. No inconsistencies. You can't. You can't, because it is something that they are accustomed doing. You're trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. It not work. You would find people. You are sending people home. And you have more to send home, Trust me. You have more to send home. Because when, what do you call that group? Culture. They have a song called 2/7 Clash. You know that song? 2/7 Clash. But it won't be 2/7s are clashing. When the two Thomases clash. You see, they ain't talking now. They ain't waking up each other in the bed 4 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the morning. Both of them get husband now. So husband say, nah. Well, no, one had husband before. Andrew, what's wrong with you? Stop that. One had husband before. Don't get this thing twisted. The other lady, she has a husband? I don't know. But I feel she get a husband now. Or she have a, I kept mister. Whatever. That's your business. That's your personal affairs. Let me not go into that. But nobody waking up anybody 3 o'clock in the morning again. And I know for a fact that Miss Thomas ain't liking how Mrs. Thomas behaving. Because they say BBC like to bring news. What? BBC ain't want nothing with that lady. BBC ain't want nothing with that lady. BBC can't bring news like she. That's what get Lako fired, Because the whole conversation she had with Lako, she shared it with the high priest. BBC can't handle she. And that is where the problem is. And sooner rather than later, members of the Congress are going to realize, according to Kitchener, that you are snake in the balige. They're going to realize that you are woodens are wrong. They're going to realize that the heart have a block. And they'll get rid of the block, Yeah, they get rid of the block. Because they realize that people and them do good. If you speak to people, well, there's so many things I just do and want to say, but when I say them, you see, I just end up in problems. And I don't want to go like the guy who does behind the thing in them. I want problems. No, I don't want problems. I want no problems. Oh, what Carla saying there now again? Let me see. Walla la la la. Carla say number 2 or number 10. Share Lako convo and take Lako walk. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Share Lako conversation. As if she didn't say nothing, And she get Lako walk. We papi, I tell you. Diarrhea they call. What the heck is this? Diarrhea mouth. What Sheldon say now? Sheldon Sylvester. One of them political career is over in 3 years. One of them? All of them? Good morning. How you doing? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Yeah, Mr. Donald.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I called based on your subject this morning. I'm pleased to call and talk about the NNP, the historical phenomena as time goes on. It's over 2 years now, and in my personally speaking, NNP, is preparing for general elections. Anytime you cross 2 years and so, historically, that's how I have seen the party, exercising that kind of militancy and vigilance in getting forward because the NLP is in opposition or waiting to go to government, and it has to do all it can to ensure that the NMP win the election. And how will you do that? It's cause and effects. So it's necessary and it's about timing that we have seen what had happened with people like former Senator Sheldon Scott when he resigned and had to give way to former Parliament Representative from St. Patrick's East, Pamela Moses, and so on. So the history is there. So now it's the persons that are in the Senate maybe not going back or not going as candidates. So therefore the party has to take the responsibility in putting people that might be candidates coming forward. But we are waiting for that announcement. So I would like the people not to go as how you corrected some of the person this morning, not to go by ability on what. We thank all who come to NNP, whether in the Senate or anyway, they work to help build the party. And it's not any opportunistic line or anything. And we know that our opponents will like to, come out with it and show that we really don't have what it takes. But NNP is always a party moving forward and on with our decisive and visionary leader in Dr. the Right Honorable Kip Mitchell. Thank you, Mr. Donald. Have a good day.
Thank you, my dear. Have a wonderful day yourselves. All right. Now to the lady and the water issue. And then I'll go to the security. Yeah. The National Water and Sewage Authority, NWASA, advises that as part of the implementation of the fiscal measures announced in the 2023 budget presentation by Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, an environmental levy has been applied on water effective February 1st, 2023. Consumers will see the effect in this levy on their March 2023 water bill applied as follows. All category of customers, consumption under 2,800 gallons, $0. Consumption between 2,801 gallons and 5,500 gallons, $5. Consumptions over $5,500, $10. Non-domestic customers will have VAT applied on their environmental levy. The conditions for this levy are to be the collections, for this levy are to be remitted to the government of Grenada on a monthly basis. Okay. Now here's the genius in this part of the thing. Now NWASA is collecting that money. NWASA is collecting those monies from you. So the lady you call, that $5 you had to pay NWASA, they not NWASA money now. That goes into the consolidated funds because so says the release. Let me read the part again. Non-domestic customers will have VAT applied on their environmental levy. The collections from this levy are to be remitted to the government of Grenada on a monthly basis. So that is a thing that kind of attacks, that kind of sneak up on you there on the backside. So while you feel Nawasa charging you that, it's not Nawasa. Well, they're charging you, yes, but the money ain't going in the water. The money ain't going to buy pipeline. The money ain't going to dig up road. You understand? The money ain't going them blue pipe you see all over the place. No, the money not going. The money going in Jack a Hat's pocket. Watch thing. Let me see again. Yes, they impose a charge on water, sugar, and electricity while removing the cap on gas. Simple. So while you thinking that this government good, this government nice, this government pretty, the government doing so and they backstabbing you. So this lady who called this morning there, don't know who she voted for. Maybe she didn't even vote. But she's feeling the effects of a government that is not straightforward because they make Nawasa charge the money and Nawasa has to pay it to them. I want problems. I must give that African guy this one from Grenada. Nawasa charge tax. Government collect money. That's what it is, you know. Nawasa charging the tax and government collecting the monies. Ball you good we? Lord, you me. Let me go and check my WhatsApp and see what I see again, man. Jeez, you me. Where we see? Nah. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. All you realize now? Little by little, y'all will realize what really going on in it. I was trying to listen to Kellon Bob with Minister of Finance this morning, but really didn't get, because I was like rushing, you know? So I didn't hear plenty of what they got. But I know the Minister of Finance, he made one statement. And I'm going to hold him to that. The Minister of Finance said this morning, well, not this morning, but he made that statement, which I heard this morning on the Kellon Bob show, that he, as Minister of Finance, is willing to be a guest of any media house at any time. Yes, Mr. Dennis Cornwall. I heard that this morning, and I was very happy. I will be reaching out to you so that you can be a part of my program on Tuesdays with a Difference. I will be reaching out to you for my Tuesdays with a Difference program, Minister Cornwall. I really love the fact that you said this morning that you're prepared to go on any media entity. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Absolutely magnificent. There's something else. So slip me. Oh. So here it is. And I have to speak to it. It is not a nice thing. But I have to speak to it. Sometime yesterday, An individual oh boy. This one is hard to do, eh? It's really tough to do. And I cannot say what it really speaks to. Because based on watch, let me just put it to you plain, frank, and simple. Eh? I don't know if all you go here. If all you hear, all you hear. If all you hear is all the business. I just put it all the plain. A guy walked into the Sotes police station yesterday, take a gun and he go. A guy walked into the Sotes police station yesterday and he take a gun and he go. What happened after that? Well, based on my information, he was, would you say apprehended is the correct word? Yeah. He was apprehended and the gun was retrieved. I believe he's in custody right now. I believe he's in custody. Now, that is the problem right now. But was there a problem before? Is it true that the community and the parents and guardians of these children not paying attention? Or this child? Or this young man? Based on my information, he has just graduated. Based on my information, may not be correct, but I hope it is. He's just graduated from school, from secondary school. He's from Sotes. I could tell you that much. But he seems, based on listening to different sources, he seemed to have quite a bit of a problem, quite a bit of a bother. Some people are saying that he went to secondary school and he wanted to go to school because he had to do stuff on his own to pay his way through school. And he's not altogether correct. Now, don't ask me how. Don't ask me how he would have gotten from outside the police station to inside the police station to behind the desk to wherever the gun was. Don't ask me how that happened. I don't know. But I say this. Yes, the young man has to be punished. Yes, the young man has to be punished. There's nothing else to be done except punishment of that youngster. However, in punishing the youngster, we have to do, I would like to propose that a mental evaluation be done as it relates to the youngster. Look at, there are things that I know and I prefer not to say in relation to the youngster. And I don't want to bring attention to his family or anything like that. No, I don't think that's correct. I'll be very responsible here. But I believe that he has had a troubled past. I believe that. And he needs help. He really and truly needs help. He's lucky that he didn't get damaged someone with a gun, or he himself didn't get damaged when the police tried to retrieve the gun from him. He's very, very lucky. But I say this, while he needs help, and I'm sure that he needs help, I tell you this, the officer who was in the vicinity, or who was on diarrhea, who was on whatever, or the officer or the officers, you have to deal with them. You have to deal with them. How could a youngster, I don't even think he's 21 yet. How could a youngster walk into a police station and walk out armed? Where was the gun? And don't tell me the gun was in a drawer, you know. Because if it was in the drawer, how you know the drawer there to go and get there? How you there in that drawer to go and get? Don't tell me that now. Where was the gun? Yeah, Desmond Dilbert asking if that is a dream. No, it is not a dream, the ballot. It is not a dream. Listen, the officer in charge, the first thing is that the officer in charge of the police station has to be brought in and spoken to, and then those individuals. Who was the officer in charge of the station at that time? Who was it? Who was the officer who was on duty at that time? Who was it? Is it a common practice of letting civilians get within the vicinity of guns at the police station? Something incorrect. Something incorrect. Somebody asking me on my phone here if that really happened. Yes, it happened. It really, really happened. Somebody saying here, neo-transformation, Deacon style. One police on duty. One police on duty? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You, you must be mad. One police on duty? No. That ain't making sense there. But I kid you not, that did happen yesterday. And the young man was brandishing the grown man down the road now. Yeah. I even heard that he played, I ain't confirmed that, but he played stick it up with somebody. Stick it up with a gun. Something is wrong at the Saturday police station. Seriously. They maybe need to get Donovan to get a bat. Yeah. Modani dead already. Donovan to get a bat. Ganja go missing, now gun was taken. That ain't making sense. Ganja go missing, police station fix. Police station fix now, gun taken. That ain't making sense. It is all well and good to shout out and to say that the officer should be disciplined. And I am one who jumping up and ball, yes, discipline the officer, but let's look at the circumstances before we shout out discipline. Let us look at the circumstances before we shout out discipline. But an investigation needs to be carried out. An investigation needs to be carried out in this matter. If it was a lapse, then the police has to do so and be disciplined fully. If it was a lapse because of X, Y, Z circumstances, it's a different situation. But I'm happy that Nothing happened, and the officers were able to retrieve the gun from the individual. But please, I beg, please, 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 I beg, let us ensure that this young man, more than likely he might go to prison. More than likely he might go to prison. But he needs help. I've heard, and I'm saying this to all of you, jump up and say things. I've heard that the young man is suicidal. I've heard that. And that's one of the reasons I ain't calling names. But I've heard that the young man is suicidal. So he needs help. He needs help at this particular point in time. But lest you forget, who is responsible? Who is responsible, ultimately so, for the Sotes police station? Is the Prime Minister? He is the Minister for National Security. So he is the one who is responsible for everything that happens at the Sotes police station. It is right at his feet. So if someone, God forbid and thank you, Lord, it didn't happen. But if someone had gotten damaged or someone had died as a result of that young man having that weapon, Prime Minister, the blame is yours. The blame is yours. Yeah, Prime Minister, the blame is yours. You have to take it. You have to take it. The police force, you know, sir, is disgruntled. You promised and promised and promised and promised, and you can't fulfill your promises to them. Sir, you need to wake up and smell coffee. You need to wake up and smell the coffee. You need to also speak to number 10 or number 2 or whatever. Okay, you look like she's second to you now. You need to speak to her so that she can get some help for this guy. Because he needs help. He needs help. Don't just lock him up and throw away the key. Because you lock him up, because of course he's over 18, so he's going to go, as they say, to big jail. You lock him up, and with the fickle mind that he has, you don't know what he's going to come out as. You don't know what's going to happen. And I'm not saying do not punish him. I'm saying to you, I'm calling on you, Mr. Prime Minister, to call. And I ain't even saying call on number 10 and call on number 2 and whatever. Call on Minister Delma Thomas. Call on her to personally look into this one. She's Minister for Mental Health. Call on her to personally look into this. And you know what, sir? Her husband is a police officer, so he might be able to get some information to give to her. Put her to work on it. Went in cabinet this morning. And whilst you're at it, you might want to transfer her husband to Sotes. Transfer him to Sotes. Because, Mr. Prime Minister, you're not doing well as it relates to security. Too many dumb things happening. Recently, again, a youngster again exited. That's how to put it, you know. Exited the South St. George police station. They're leaving so regular now, it's not they get away again, they exit the station. Oh, let us stop. What the hell is this, Mr. Prime Minister? Come on, man. Leroy Smart about the monies, we will talk about that. Farmers' money, we will talk about that on Thursday morning. We will talk about that. Yes, Desmond DeBellat, it is a total breakdown inside the RGPF. Things have happened before, you know, but not like this. Prime Minister, tell Minister Delma Thomas to do her job. Do her job. This young man needs medical attention. The youngster is suicidal. There are a lot of things that happen and stuff, and I wouldn't mention it because I don't want to do say things about the family like that. I don't want to do that, and I wouldn't do that. But Minister Delma Thomas, do your work. Speak to your husband. Let your husband speak to the officer in charge of the Sates police station. And then you, Minister Delma Thomas, you're accustomed getting people fired and getting people moved. Speak to the Prime Minister, Minister of National Security, so that you can transfer your husband to Sates. Do that now. Wrong idea. Alistair Andrews, nah. I ain't disrespecting like that. Minister Delma Thomas. What you put in there, that is for the other guy in the next place. We don't do that here, Andrews, at all. I will suggest that you probably take that one down.
Where you walk? What you say?
The Grand Anse police station is a joke. Only monkey tricks taking place down there.
What you say? When you talk?
If the police lock you up, they say, put me in Grand Anse. You out next day. Or you out the same night. Anyway, friends, it was indeed a joy being with you this morning. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow, Tuesday, with a difference. Tomorrow, if everything goes well, yes, I have a guest. Who's my guest? Nolan Cox. Should be my guest tomorrow, Senator Nolan Cox. Should be my guest tomorrow on Tuesdays with a difference. Now, take care of yourselves. Don't do what I wouldn't do. Don't go in no station and take no gun. And if you want to spread news about NNP, get the good news.
Where you go?
Stop doing Moelang. Peace out. Man gone.
When you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. Challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy. Man, you have to move with care in that jungle